Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 46th Annual California Peace Officer Enrollment Ceremony. I am Juan Vermontes, and I have the privilege of serving as the president of the California Peace Officer Memorial Foundations. I now have the distinct honor of introducing our esteemed guests and dignitaries who join me on stage. Governor Gavin Newsom, Lieutenant Governor Alani Koulonakis, Attorney General Rob Bonta, Chief Justice of the California Supreme Court, Patricia Guerrero, the Memorial Foundation's legislative sponsor, Senator Tom Umberg, City of Selma Police Chief Rudy Alcaraz, CHP Officer Dominic Monago, Chaplain Jason Ledeza from Oakland Police Department. And now please welcome our Master of Ceremonies for the 46th Annual California Peace Officer Enrollment Ceremony, Attorney General Rob Bonta.
Good morning. Please stand for the posting of the colors. Senior Sergeant Michael Metwire, post the colors.
Color guard! Out!
Order, colors. Post. Colors. Ready. About face.
At this time, please welcome Chaplain Jason Ledeza of the Oakland Police Department to provide the invocation.
And let us pray. Gracious and Holy One, you gather us together this week in towns and cities across California, here at our state's capital, and next week at our nation's capital, as we take time to remember these officers and the lives they have given on our behalf. For the men and women of law enforcement here in California, we honor and pay tribute to these our fallen for the sacrifices they have made to their agencies, their respective communities, and to the residents of this great state. We recall in a special way this morning those who died in the line of duty that we honor this year: Philip, Patricia, Anthony, Darnell, Gonzalo, Ryan, Tuan, and Donald. First and foremost, we beg your loving care and kindness upon the families of our fallen, that they may be continually comforted and supported by your presence that surrounds them through caring family and friends. We pray your blessing upon the women and men of law enforcement who serve throughout California, that you may watch over, protect, and guide our peace officers as they care for this great state. Give your loving comfort to their family and friends who also pray for the safety of those who have sworn to protect us. And we ask your care over the residents of California, that we may be truly instruments in building your peaceful reign in our golden state. We ask this in your blessed name. Amen.
Please welcome Officer Rosalind Curry from Los Angeles Police Department, who will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Please join me in welcoming our special guest, California Supreme Court Chief Justice Patricia Guerrero.
Good morning. It's an honor to be here with all of you today. I want to thank the California Peace Officers Memorial Foundation for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to pay tribute to the brave men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice in service of their communities. I attended this memorial ceremony for the first time last year, and it had an indelible impact on me. I know that there is nothing that I or anyone can say to ease the pain that your families and loved ones are enduring. It is hard to imagine how one would feel in your position, perhaps profoundly devastated, sad, angry, numb. Hopefully, you find peace and comfort here with one another. I do not pretend to fully understand what you have experienced or what you feel every day as a result of your immeasurable loss. I do know that we owe a great debt of gratitude to everyone here. In my role as Chief Justice, I've seen firsthand the connection between peace officers and the courts. The courts cannot function without adequate security that you all provide, allowing our citizens to have meaningful access to the justice system. In addition to court users, peace officers provide the necessary security for judges and justices so that we can do our jobs without having to fear for our own safety. We have a shared duty to serve the public and ensure equal treatment under the law. We are all public servants, and we all do our best in our respective jobs in accordance with the rule of law. But we are not called upon to risk our lives doing it. It is your loved ones who answer the call to protect and serve day in and day out in the face of true danger. As we honor the memory of your loved ones today, we acknowledge the enormous debt that we owe to them and to you, the families and friends who now grieve them. And we extend, and I extend, our deepest sympathies to all of you. As we reflect on the legacy of these fallen officers, we express our deepest gratitude and respect to them and to everyone who has put on that uniform for your noble and courageous service and for selflessly working to protect our state, our communities, and our families. Let us always remember the unwavering courage, dedication, and sacrifice of each and every fallen officer who we honor here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Justice. Today, we're gathered to mourn and memorialize 8 fallen heroes, to pay tribute to all that they gave our great state, their service, their dedication, their lives, the ultimate sacrifice. As peace officers, these 8 proudly donned their uniforms, pinned a badge to their chests, and went out into their communities to protect and to serve. Not for glory, not for recognition, not for fame, but simply to serve. Because they were called to give their careers and their lives to something bigger than themselves, to make the world a better, safer place for all of us. For that, California is eternally in their debt. And while it takes a great deal of courage for our officers to put their lives on the line each day, it also takes courage and selflessness for you, their families and their loved ones, to send them out into the world, to watch as they carry a piece of your hearts with them into the unknown. Today, we also remember and honor your sacrifice. There's nothing we can do or say, no remedy we can offer to heal your broken hearts, to fill the gaps left by their absence. But what I can say is this: you are not alone. We carry you in our hearts, minds, and prayers. May this memorial signify our enduring commitment to honor and remember our peace officers and their families. I want to express my gratitude to the California Peace Officers Memorial Foundation Board of Directors and staff for their stewardship of these solemn grounds, for ensuring that California will always pay its respects to the peace officers who valiantly traded all of their tomorrows in service of their fellow Californians. Today, as we grieve, let us also vow to always remember the sacrifice, the courage, and the service of our fallen heroes. Thank you. Please now welcome vocalist Miss Jennifer Grant, surviving daughter of Deputy David Grant, Tuolumne County Sheriff's Department, end of watch, May 31st, 2004, who will sing When I Get There.
chair where you sit with friends and talk about the weather? Is there a place you go to watch the sunset? No, is there a song you just can't wait to share? Yeah, I know you'll tell me when I get there. Do you think of me? Do you wish that I would slow down? Or there's some things that you've seen that feel like home now. Are you up there climbing trees, singing brand new melodies? I hope you are. I know you are. Is there a bar up there where you've got a favorite chair, where you sit with friends and talk about the weather? Is there a place you go to watch the sunset? No, is there a song you just can't wait to share? Yeah, I know you'll tell me when I get there. Will you save me a place with all those pearls of wisdom? Yeah, I'll make some mistakes, and you'll watch me as I live them till I'm through, till I'm with you. Is there a bar up there where you've got a favorite chair, where you sit with friends and talk about the weather? Is there a place you go to watch the sunset? No, is there a song you just can't wait to share? Yeah, I know you'll tell me when I get there. I think of you when I think about forever.
Senior Sergeant Michael Mitwire commenced the folding of the United States flag. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Chief Rudy Alcaraz, Selma Police Department.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, fellow officers, and honored families. It is with the utmost privilege and honor that the California Peace Officers Memorial Foundation has allowed me to share my thoughts with you today. I stand before you today representing the Selma Police Department and all those that wear the badge. As we gather here, we do so to mourn the brave souls who sacrificed all, who stood between good and evil. But more than mourning, today we come together to celebrate and honor them, and to heed the call to action that their sacrifice demands of us. It is said that we can never truly replace the bravery of those we lost, but we can continue to tell their stories of bravery and heroism. From their courage, we take inspiration, for their selfless acts of courage are evident as we see their names engraved on this memorial today. Society should never take their sacrifice for granted. What law enforcement does matters. What these brave heroes sacrifice matters deeply. It is a higher calling, something bigger than ourselves. Those we honor today did their job without hesitation, demonstrating the true essence of duty and sacrifice. In a profession underappreciated, yet with high risk, high liability, and high standards, law enforcement officers are subjected to scrutiny and criticism daily. They make split-second decisions that no one else could fathom. Yet, despite these challenges, they continue to protect our communities. They serve and wear the badge with pride. In reality, they are thoughtful in their actions, compassionate in their service, and they serve with honor. I remember vividly the fateful day when we realized there was nothing else that we could do to save our brother Gonzalo. It brings to mind the words from the book of John, chapter 15, verse 13. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for a friend. Gonzalo, like so many of our other fallen comrades, epitomized this love for their community. We recognize Officers Gonzalo Carrasco, Darnell Calhoun, Ryan Klickenbrummer, Tuan Lee, as well as our fellow fallen officers being honored here today. Gonzalo, Ryan, Darnell, and Tuan were not just officers and deputies. They were our colleagues, friends, fathers, sons, cherished members of our families who sacrificed their lives doing what they loved. Watching the devastation, emotional trauma, and loss these families have endured have left us in disbelief. It has shaken them and our communities to our core. The effects of such loss will resonate throughout a lifetime, forever altering and robbing families of the futures that they should have enjoyed. As Chief of Police, failure to protect our officers is a heartbreaking feeling. But even in the face of such tragedy, we are committed to watching over the Carrasco family, helping them cope with this horrible experience and the hardships it has presented. Still, through all of this, officers remain committed to holding evil accountable. Society has placed within us a sacred trust. Every day, when we put on the uniform and hit the streets, we are given a tremendous opportunity to make a difference in the lives of those who need our help. Our duty is to do the most good, to work diligently to ensure that future families do not suffer these enormous losses. Sir Robert Peel, considered the father of modern-day law enforcement, once said, "Police at all times should maintain a relationship with the public that gives reality to the historic tradition that the police are the public and the public are the police." Words will never express the pain and anguish we feel, trying to understand the senseless acts of violence committed by cowards who have no regard for life. But those of us here today who wear the badge are symbols of public trust and confidence. We are the first responders the protectors of public safety, those who run towards danger when others run away. The names honored here today will never be forgotten, but let us all pray that we never have to add another name to this memorial, knowing that the nature of law enforcement service means that the safety of our community with at time demand the ultimate sacrifice. The hallowed names inscribed on these monuments represent the need for democracy, decency, and the protection of our national treasure, the American dream. Let us conclude with a prayer, a plea for protection over all law enforcement officers. May they be shielded from harm as they bravely perform their duty to stop crime, robberies, riots, and violence. May they keep our streets and homes safe both day and night. As Chief, I implore you to protect the brave men and women in our communities who serve as police, firefighters, and paramedics. Guide them, equip them, and strengthen them, both mentally and spiritually, as they confront the challenges before them. On behalf of the Selma Police Department and our entire law enforcement community, we honor Gonzalo Carrasco, Darnell Calhoun, Ryan Klickenbroomer, Tuan Le, and all our fallen brothers and sisters and their families for your sacrifices. Know that your grief is our grief. Their names and sacrifices will eternally be etched into our hearts. Thank you to all the law enforcement officers for making a difference and upholding the badge and all it symbolizes. May God bless and not only protect our great nation, but watch over those who wear the badge, so that others may sleep safely at night. We will miss you, we will never forget you, and we will see you again. Thank you.
Senior Sergeant Michael Metwire, change color guard.
Color guard. Up and hoot. Color hoot.
Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Order. Arms. Los Angeles Police Department. About face. Los Angeles Police Department. Port. Arms. Los Angeles Police Department. Forward. March. Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Forward. March. About face.
The riderless horse is an ancient military custom signifying the passing of a warrior. The sound of the horse's hooves beating on the road behind the master's casket is a reminder that the warrior is being honored. This horse is called a caparison horse, referring to its ornamental coverings. The bridle, the saddle, and blanket, like the horse, these are black or dark brown. The customary colors for the mourning the loss of a loved one. Notice the boots are reversed and the stirrups, suggesting that the order of things is reversed, caused by the death of a warrior who would ride no more. The riderless horse's presence at today's ceremony represents the passing of a great warrior and honors the officers who died in the line of duty and will ride no more. Senior Sergeant Matuari, will you please post the honor guards representing the agencies of our fallen heroes?
Honor guard! Out! Time. March. Detail. Hold. Ready. Face.
It is our sad duty at this time to formally recognize and enroll in bronze as a permanent part of this monument the names of the 8 peace officers. It is our sad duty at this time to formally recognize their lives and enroll in the line of duty in bronze as a permanent part of this monument the names of the 8 peace officers we are honoring. Please join me as I now read the names of our line of duty peace officers to be enrolled today. Pipes and drums. Please join me as I now read the names of our honored peace officers to be enrolled today.
Uniform personnel! Okay!
From the distant past, Detective Donald A. Mason. San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. From the distant past, of watch, December Donald 23rd, A. Mason, 1959. San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, end of watch, December 23rd, 1959.
San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department! Reset! Move!
Officer Philip T. Sudario, Los Angeles Police Department. End of watch, January 25th, 2021.
Los Angeles Police Department! Reset! Move!
Sergeant Patricia Elena Yin, Los Angeles Police Department. End of watch, January 28th, 2021.
Los Angeles Police Department, precinct, huh. Order, huh.
Sergeant Anthony Ray White, Los Angeles Police Department. End of watch, April 15th, 2021.
Los Angeles Police Department, precinct, huh. Order, huh.
Deputy Darnell Andrew Calhoun, Riverside County Sheriff's Office. End of watch, January 13th, 2023.
Riverside County Sheriff's Office, precinct, huh. Order, huh.
Officer Gonzalo Carrasco Jr., Selma Police Department. End of watch, January 31st, 2023.
Selma Police Department, precinct, out. Order! Up!
Deputy Ryan M. Klinkenbroomer. Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. End of watch, September 16th, 2023.
Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department! Reset! Up! Order! Up!
Officer Tuan Q. Lay. Oakland Police Department. End of watch, December 29, 2023.
Oakland Police Department! Reset! Move! Order! Up!
At this time, California Highway Patrol Officer Dominic Monego will recite the poem, The Monument. The poem was written by the late Sergeant George Hahn of the Los Angeles Police Department.
Give it.
I never dreamed it would be me. My name for all eternity. Recorded here at this hollow place. Alas, my name, no more my face. In the line of duty, I hear them say, my family now, the price will pay. My folded flag, stained with their tears. We only had those few short years. The badge no longer on my chest. I sleep now in eternal rest. My sword, I pass to those behind. And pray they keep this thought in mind. I never dreamed it would be me. And with heavy heart and bended knee, I ask for all here from the past. Dear God, let my name be the last.
Chaplain Jason Lendeza will now provide the benediction.
Almighty One, whose great power and eternal wisdom embraces the universe, watch over the women and men of law enforcement in the state of California. Give them the courage to face and conquer their fears, courage to take them where others will not go. Give them strength of body to protect others and strength of spirit to lead others. Give them dedication to their job to do it well, dedication to the residents of their communities, dedication to keeping California safe for protecting our citizens. Give them concern for those who place their trust in them and compassion for those who need them. And through it all, give them your protection. Be at their side, bless and unite them safely with their families and friends after their duty has ended. We ask all this in your holy and blessed name. Amen.
Please stand for the 21 gun salute and remain standing for the playing of taps. Please be aware that the 21 gun salute is very loud. Please remain standing for the retiring of the colors.
Color guard! Honor guard!
Please be seated. Permission granted.
Meine Guard! Post! Ready? Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend an invitation to all ceremony participants and attendees to join us for lunch on the West Capitol lawn. This concludes our ceremony.